I think the biggest lesson that I've learnt is that we are in a global economy. Traditionally, we think very narrow. What the internet actually does is you're not playing only in Australia, you're actually playing worldwide. And you've really got to get your head around, how do I create a product or service that can be marketed on the internet? And what devices do I use to actually create leads, to actually get that lead to become a customer, to get them to buy more often? And what I really wanted to do is I just wanted to give the listeners some really simple tips of what has actually worked for us. Because this is our experience of frustration, misunderstanding, lack of guidance, people trying to say this is the best solution. I would have a very diversified internet marketing strategy. I wouldn't rely on one strategy, I would rely on many. But these are the key ones. Number one, have a simple website. It's called the 3-second rule. Okay, you know how you got some websites that all this wonderful flash animation? Between you and me, it's a waste of time. If it's hard to navigate around your websites, it's like going to a shop. If it looks confusing, people are time poor, what do? Switch off. Too hard. Next thing that I would be doing on a website is I would be giving value, because what do you really want on a website? The customer's name and address. So on a website, I'd be saying, we have the most amazing monthly e-zine. And when you sign up to our e-zine, Michael, you will get a $29.95 report on how to build your business. You're looking at the website going, wow, $29.95 reports, and you get a monthly e-zine. What am I doing? I'm collecting names off my website of prospects, because the key is building a database. So that's number 2 strategy that I'd be doing. Number 3 strategy, the importance of YouTube, the importance of Google, the importance of search engines cannot be underestimated. Because what you actually want to do is you want to dominate a page. So if I type in your company, Business Essentials, in Google, which most people will do before they buy from you, what you actually want to do is you want to dominate the next 20 pages. Now, how do you do that? You actually do that because you've got to realize that Google favors content. And if you change the content consistently, you get ranked higher. So your internet strategy is never static. That's why you have to do blogs, because blogs by definition are ongoing. YouTube, because it's video, its content is rated much greater. So you're looking at things like blogging, you're looking at things like YouTube, you're looking at things like search engines like Technorata, okay, Metacaf, which rate videos. Because what you're actually trying to do is you're trying to populate, so when people put in Business Essentials or they put in business improvement strategies, they get a list of Business Essentials. That is called search engine optimization. That is on the left-hand side. The other alternative is to actually spend money and use a technology called Google AdWords. Now, Google AdWords is this. When you go into Google and you type in business improvement, you'll see companies on the left-hand side. That's search engine optimization. On the right-hand side, you'll see those people who actually are paying to be there. That's called Google AdWords. Now, in Google AdWords, this is a whole topic in its own right. You know, I could spend 2 days on this. But what Google AdWords is that you actually pay money and you set a budget. And what it does, it actually, when people type in that, it actually puts you up the top or the middle, depending on your budgets. Now, you won't get ripped off, because what you do is you set a budget of how much you want to spend each day. My recommendation is don't spend any more than $400 a month on Google AdWords. But you don't want to be first, do you? You don't want to be first on Google AdWords, do you? No, because you know what most people do? They look at the first one, they buy the third one. It's true. You look at the first one, you say, no. And you go down to the next one, you go down to the next one. You actually want to be third or fourth, don't you? In Google Ads, everyone says, I want to be number one. Don't be number one. Be about number 3. And the other things that I think are really, really important, if you are a consultant or an advisor, if you have a white-collar B2B business, okay, LinkedIn is a professional development tool. LinkedIn is and we use LinkedIn, and I have actually achieved leads from LinkedIn for speaking engagements, from work from the United States, because what LinkedIn is, it's a professional networking association or group of people that come together, and you put in all your details and everybody can see what you do, what you've done, and you're linked in with other people. You can send them messages and everybody looks at it. It's actually quite huge. LinkedIn is the equivalent of Facebook for business. Now, I wouldn't use Facebook for business. Facebook is social. LinkedIn is for business. So the website is www.linkedin.com. Have a look at it and see what results you get out of it. And all I'm suggesting is that you've got to have multiple strategies. And here's a really simple strategy: your email signature.
Go on.
Well, I'm looking at your business, okay? You've got a wonderful business called Business Essentials. Why wouldn't, on the bottom of your email signature, why wouldn't you put down, Michael, and Executive Chairman, congratulations on your promotion? Why wouldn't you put, have you listened to the latest Business Essentials CDs? We currently have a trial for only $5. Click here to find out now. Why wouldn't you put that down the bottom? Why wouldn't you?
Good question.
Because I would, wouldn't you? And they click there, and you send out emails. Everybody gets your email. Executive Chairman, what is this Business Essentials? $5. And they'll click onto it, and you might get 20 registrations like that. Because if you don't ask, you don't get. It's everywhere, Michael. Now, I'm really embracing the internet. I still hate it, but I'm telling you, I understand it, and I'm getting so immersed in it. And it's just so important to understand that cats, which are Generation Ys, who are really, they will always do their research. Anybody that has any brains, before they any time employ your services, are going to go onto Google, and you know what they're going to do? They're going to type in Business Essentials. The question is, when they do that, what do they find?